Mindset and attitude to selling, where sales happen. So, which one is more valuable and important? Is it the selling process or is it the actual sale?
All right, guys, check it out. Selling versus sales. Two questions for you. Do you believe selling is more valuable and important than the sales? Or is sales more important and valuable than the selling? Think about it. Think about it. Share your comments below. Let me know what you think. What is in your mind? I'm going to share with you what I believe in my experience of 30 years as a salesperson, entrepreneur, and business owner. There's a huge difference. And I believe one is more valuable and important than the other. And I'm going to explain why. But before I do that, if you like this video and you're getting some value from it, do me a favor, smash the like button, share your comments, and subscribe. Now, check this out, guys. For those of you who follow me, you probably hear me say this all the time, but this is what I eat, I breathe, I live this mindset. So here we go. Selling is a mindset. Selling is how you think about your profession and what you do. Closing is an attitude, right? It's basically the action on that mindset. And then sales is always the destination. It is the end result. It is the end game. So why focus on that when you know that's your job? I never worry about sales. I never think about, I'm going to wake up this morning and I'm going to do 10 sales or 20 sales. I don't think my job is to do that, right? So I don't focus on that. I focus more on the selling. Why? Because I believe that selling is more valuable and important than the sales. Why? Now, I'm not saying sales is not the game, because without sales, you don't have a business, right? And sales is the bloodline to all of our businesses, right? Without sales, you don't have revenue. Without revenue, you don't have profits. Without profits, you don't have cash flow. Without cash flow, you don't have return on investment, right? Those are the effects, or the effects of what? Selling. So why not become really good at selling? Because selling leads to the sale, right? So selling is a vehicle. Selling is a cause, right? Selling is a mindset. Selling is an action, right? And remember this, your actions are tied to your thoughts. So, sales is the destination. Sales is the effect. Sales is the result of the action, right? Does that make sense? So, for all of you real estate agents and salespeople and entrepreneurs, if you are struggling being consistent in producing sales and exploding your commissions, all you need to do is make simple fundamental changes that would change everything for you. The problem I've learned is that a lot of people get complacent with their habits. So in order to increase your sales and explode your commissions, you have to change the way you think. You just do. Because everything starts there, right? And if you could keep an open mind and willing to accept that you need to change the way you do things if you want to get better, right? You got to be your worst critic. So you got to change your mindset. In order to change your mindset about selling, there's certain things that you have to do that I do all the time. Number one is I got to be mentally disciplined. I do that every day. I got to examine my mindset. I got to examine my skill level as a salesperson, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, right? Then you also have to be committed to that. You have to be committed. If you get adversity or you get some bumps in the road, you can't quit because of that, because you're going through some transformation. You're making some changes. And changing is not always easy, right? But number three, you got to be able to really starve out all of your distractions, whatever it may be. The first distraction is in your mind, so that you can see all the other physical distractions that are going on around you that is hindering your growth. And then number 4, after you starve out your distractions, you got to feed your focus, meaning you got to replace that distraction with something. So you got to keep feeding your mind with the right food, right? And the way I've learned to do that is I focus on the selling process. And the selling process to me is speaking to prospects every single day on every different platform. Selling, negotiating for either my clients that hire me or for myself getting new clients, for my real estate agents that I train. I'm always on the phone. Why? Because that's not only going to produce more sales, right? But it's going to increase my value because I'm speaking to more people that are more smarter than me, that have a different type of experience than me, right? And what that's going to do is going to lead to potential profitable relationships. So again, the question is, do you believe selling is more important and valuable than sales? Or do you believe sales is more important and valuable than selling? Or do you believe they're both equal? Share your comment below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, and share it with everyone. And if you're getting some value from this video, do me a favor, not only smash the like button, but also subscribe to my channel. Now, before we go, I want you to think about this. Let's say you're a professional athlete, right? Any sport. And if you want to get better and be consistent every year, because you only have a limited time to be on top of your game and on top of the industry, right? In the sports industry. So what do the top superstars like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Tom Brady and all of the great athletes of all time, what did they do? They focused on the process. They worked on their game in practice, in the training, in the preparation. That's where it starts. The game was easy for them. You only saw the end result of their training, right? Selling is no different. You have to be able to be disciplined to change the way you train, the way you prepare. And that involves a lot of factors. Rebuttals, objections, right? Understanding your prospect, understanding their industry, taking all of that, telling stories. So there's a lot to the selling process. That's why I personally believe it is the most important and valuable thing you can learn. Why? Because it's the skill. That is the process is the skill. The sales is the reward. The sales is the end of the game. You perform, right? So just think about it. For me, it's like being on a Broadway show. It's showtime, right? It's alive. There's no room for error. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're on the Broadway show and for some reason you slip and fall during your role. You have two choices. You can act like it's part of the show, or you can show that you screwed up, right? So one you'll get an applause, the other one you get booed, right? That's what I mean. Selling to me is my stage. Is where I perform. Is where I give it everything that I have, and then the sale is so easy. I don't worry about sales. I don't even plan how many sales I'm gonna make today or tomorrow or next week. I don't do that. I look at how am I going to get better in the selling process to give more value to the people I'm going to speak with today. And then let the sales come with that. Let the chip fall where they may. Does that make sense? So anyway, guys, I want you to think about this. If you can really change your mindset for 30 days, keep an open mind, and focus and be determined and be disciplined and commit and starve out all of your distractions and feed your mental focus. If you could focus on the selling process every single day, no matter what, watch what happens. Not only are you going to enjoy selling more, you're going to become a better salesperson. Your value is going to increase. Your sales are going to increase. You're going to produce and develop more profitable relationships. And when those three things happen, watch your commissions absolutely explode. Talk to you later. If you found some value in this video, smash the like button. Do share your opinion in your comments below, and also subscribe. Have a great day. Bye. The most valuable skill you can learn is to become a dynamic, powerful, and exciting sales person.